Macmillan Audio presents The Patron Saint of Pregnant Girls by Ursula Hegi, read for you by Angela Dawe. Part 1. Summer, 1878. 1. 100-Year Wave. With each pregnancy, Lotta and the toy maker introduce their unborn to the sea. Lotta with her belly taut, Kalle with his hands on her hips as he guides her in to the peak of her belly. Eyes shut with bliss, with reverie, Lotta feels her baby swim, the wall of her body separating it from the Nordsee. First Hannelore, then Martin, then Bärbel. During her fourth pregnancy, Lotta gets playful and dives into a handstand, surprises herself and the toy maker, who laughs aloud, faced with her feet wiggling above the surface of the sea. But as he reaches down to steady her, one hand on her belly, the other on her buttocks, he's the one who needs steadying, because Lotta shoots up, spews water at him, clamps her legs around his middle, tilts herself to him. When you grow up by the edge of the Nordsee, you respect it, know it like the rise and fall of your breath. It begins when you learn to swim before you can walk, plunge below a wave and dig your tiny fingers into the silt before a wave can scramble you. Hannelore is daring that way, exuberant in the water like her mother Lotta, while Martin is cautious. Too early to know with Bärbel, who's 2 that August of 1878, when a freak wave heaves itself at Nordstrand. 100-year wave, the old women say. Not that Lotte Jansen miscalculated the tides. Vacationers may drown, foolish enough to walk out too far on the wet sand and get cut off by the surge of incoming tide. If locals die by water, it's in a storm, or when a fishing boat capsizes. This 100-year wave will enter legend, define Nordstrand as much as the people who tell and retell the story, who consider themselves witnesses, not only those who see Lotta and her children dance and play in the tidal shallows on their way home after the Zirkus performance, but others who'll hear about it later and yet speak of it as if they were with Lotta just before all wind ceases and the sky fades from blue to yellow, blotting out the sun. In these stories, memories, the old women insist, Lotta carries her fourth baby, Wilhelm, on one hip. Her daughters wear smocked dresses, and Martin his lederhosen as they chase the retreating tide, laughing, running back ashore and out again, until Lotta offers her free hand to link her children to each other. And to her. Free hand, the old women will ask. How free can a mother's hand be if she has children hanging from it? But you refuse to envision your own children ripped from you, your grandchildren. Aloud, you wonder why God has punished Lotta and Kalle Jansen without mercy. Because they copulated before marriage? But then you'd all be going under with sin. Let's put our feet in the water, Lotta sings to her children. This is the sun's water. Who of you hasn't let the sun's water lick your ankles, your calves? You know what that's like. You also know what it's like to go under while you play in the Nordsee as children or swim out far as adults. And you give your memories to Lotta Jansen as you describe how the wave slams into her, fills her mouth and her nose, stings her eyes. And in that one moment, all you see and recall and imagine fuses, poised to grow and enter legend. Legends, the old women know, are ancient gossip. Yet not all gossip leads to legends. By itself, gossip won't last, but legends feed on gossip. The old women...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?